So how do we know that the writings of Paul belong in our canon? So the Bible is split into the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament is the books that occurred prior to Christ's. Prior to the incarnation of Christ, which we'll get to in later weeks. The New Testament are the books that were written after the incarnation of Christ. So after Jesus Christ was born, we get the New Testament. The first 39 are known as the Old Testament. The next 27 are known as the New Testament. So how do we know that we have the proper Old Testament canon? Well, I would argue that we have Jesus' testimony is a very good argument for the Old Testament canon. So Jesus and the apostles were constantly quoted the law, the prophets, and the writings, which was the Jewish canon. The law, the prophets, and the writings are the Jewish canon, which is the first 39 books that we use today. So how do we know that the writings of Paul belong in our canon? Because Peter, the close friends of Jesus Christ, the rock on which he built his church, the apostle Peter, said that Paul's writings are scripture. So this is how we know that Luke is canon. Luke is part of the scriptures because Paul affirmed Luke, the gospel according to Luke, as scripture. And it's through these processes that we get the canon of the New Testament because it is self-defended.